my opinion, this is one of the best beginner whippersnippers, brush cutters, line trimmers out there. It's packed with all these type of features. The Fs94 RC is very light. The only issue is it lacks in power. But for a beginner, this has to be one of the best and easiest whippersnippers to use. There's a few different things. You've got a throttle lock on here, which is almost pointless. Some people like it, so they can run full throttle, but you should learn to control your throttle anyway. So I never really use that at all. The stop button works very well. It's always ready to start. In fact, this one hasn't been started for about 12 months. Got another one up there that hasn't been around for about 2 years. It's by far my favourite whippersnipper. The only thing it is, it doesn't have enough power. That's the only problem with it. But for easy start, for easy use, it's really light, really great on edges. This has to be one of the best, if not the best, beginner whippersnippers there is. What I'll do, even though it hasn't been started for 12 months, I'm going to probably got sail fuel in it. We'll see if it starts. By far, this to me is my favourite for a beginner's whippersnipper. If you're after a whippersnipper, you're only just starting out. Unfortunately, the camera cut out, but they started first go. Well, one of them took a couple of pulls, but they started first go. So even though I just had them started, they hadn't been started prior for about a year to 2 years. I can't remember how long. But really easy to start. If you're after a beginner's whippersnipper, this is by all means one of the best there is out there. It's really lightweight. The power to weight ratio, I think, is one of the most in the industry. Most powerful lightest, the 4.6 kilos. They're very easy to use. The throttle response is perfect for edging. It's nothing like the 4 mix. This engine is one of the best. It lacks in power. It's my only problem. Can't keep up with the work I do, so I don't use it. Both of them don't get used. I wish they had the same type of starting with the bigger ones. Bigger ones are a pain in the ass to start. This is really easy. Throttle response. Heaps better than the 4 mix engines. And what I did then was I hardly touched the throttle. I put my finger slightly on the throttle, and as you can see, the head spins, and it spins fast. This one just started 2 seconds ago as well, with the same. It's a Fs94 as well. It starts really easy. Hardly pull on it. It's a shame the bigger models don't have that. For a beginner's whippersnipper, you can't go past the Fs94. Put the choke on, get the throttle, choke comes off automatically, you push the button, it's always ready to start. That's the stop button. Always ready to start. I've had a fair few whippersnippers, and yet this is by far my favourite. If only it had more power.